What is up, all? Mesa back here with another honest review. I'll apologize for the background noise. I live in Denver. It's been 90 plus degrees here. I did a couple takes with this trying to turn the air conditioner off. So I tried, but I started sweating. It heats up so fast, so you're going to either hear the background noise or you're going to see me sweating. I chose the background noise. But what I wanted to review today was this bad boy here. This is the Anvil Foundry 10.5 gallon all-in-one brew system. This is something that I've wanted for a while, but whenever I went to order it before, it was always on back order. Try again, it was still on back order. So I just said screw it, I'll do it later, but it finally came through. So it wasn't on back order. It's saying right now on the website that it's ready to ship. Took them 5 days to ship it. FedEx was a day late. It wasn't Anvil's fault or Blickman's fault. So yeah, let's unbox this bad boy. I'm gonna waste a half hour of your life and my life showing you how to take a box apart. Oh, and I also got this too. This is the optional pump kit that you can buy with it. It's $100 for this. So we're gonna unbox both of these right now. Okay, yeah, I was just joking. I wasn't gonna have you sit there and watch me unbox. We've all done Christmas or opened a box before. That really wasn't the point of this video. But now that I got everything in the main box open, I want to show you what this bad boy comes with. First, yeah, you got your pot here, call it whatever you want, which is nice. You got your digital display, got your little spout here. This is nice too because it does have it etched in the metal how many gallons you're working with. See down there, very nice, very nice. 8.5 gallons if my camera didn't pick it up. It does say 10.5, but that's if you go to the very brim, you will boil over. And what's cool about this right here, ooh, very nice. It turns sideways, so when you want to drain into your fermenter, you won't get all that trouble and everything. You got your grain basket support, goes on top there. Show you how later once I hook everything up. You get your this is really the only thing that I've seen that you have to install, which is real simple. With that, put your washer on, put your nut on, and even gives you a little wrench. Nice. But more about this, what I really like about this, and I'm going to test it, this does come with 120 volt, 240 volt. That's what I want to test. I'm not going to do I'm not going to brew any beer right now. But thanks to short-circuited Brewers, I believe they're called, he showed me how to make this cord, so you don't have to cut their cord. So I want to test that with and without it, how long it takes for water to boil. Okay, yep, here's your grain basket. Very nice. Very nice. Even have it on the sides, all your holes, and on the bottom. Bottom view. From the top, you got your wart chiller, also came in the box, very nice. Came with all your clamps here, really everything you need. You got your hoses, got your clamps. If you don't know about these clamps though, I always buy these clamps. These were genius when they came out with these. That way you don't have to look for your flathead, just put it on and twist it. Perfect. This here, so you can hook it up. I got a brew for my apartment, so I can just twist this on to my sink like yay. Tighten it up, whoa. And alright, so we got our optional pump kit open. And what we got here, 3 gallons a minute pump. Decent, alright. They give us 4 feet of hose, 4 hose clamps, which actually these are pretty cool too, because I just noticed I was showing you guys earlier this one, you don't got to pull out your flathead, look for it. These are actually just tighten them up. That's pretty cool. You got a flow clamp here. I guess we're just going to put that on the hose to control it when we're recirculating. Actually, yeah, we got it came with the return tube. Perforated disc, which actually that's pretty cool, came with two, and it comes with the screws. I'm not even going to look at instructions, I'm sure, just one on top. Put that, one on the bottom, tighten it up, just so you can lift it up. Yeah, that's actually cool too. I don't know. If you can't handle the weight, put a string to it. No, I'm just playing. But alright, I'm going to set all this up. And again, I still want to see this plug. I want to see how this works. So the main point of this video, I want to see how long it takes to boil at a regular 120 volt outlet, and then the 240 volt outlet that I'm going to do behind my stove. Alright, now that I got this set up, the setup is cake. Thank you, Anvil, for that. Literally, all I had to do, screw that on. The 4 feet of silicone hose that the pump came with, cut 1 feet. 1 feet out here to the end of the pump. The other 3 feet just goes up. Bam. That was simple. But now that I have this bad boy set up, and I'm actually liking this a lot more to see the size. It looked way bigger in the box. Even the other videos I've seen about this, it looked bigger. But this is awesome. This is going to save a lot of space. And I'm going to cut and I'm going to show you why I bought this. And this is the exact reason why I bought the Anvil Foundry, because once you start home brewing, you just start collecting all kind of junk that just sits around and you don't even use it anymore. I mean, after I bought this, I'm going to have to put a lot of this on Craigslist, but I mean, that Anvil will probably replace what, maybe 80% of all this junk. I think the only thing I'm going to save is that pot right there and that keg. Other than that, I mean, I don't need the mash tun anymore. I don't need the keg pot. It's all going. Max, say hi. Say hi, Pookie. As I said before, I'm not going to brew any beer with this. What I mainly wanted to do, I wanted to see the difference in boil times with the 120 volt and the 240 volt. At the flick of a switch this comes with. And again, thank you. 240 volt is going to be with this plug that I made. Thank you to Short Circuit Brewers. And as I was thinking about this, I kind of ran into a problem, because this camera that I'm recording on now, you can only record for 30 minutes. This camera here can also only record for 30 minutes. But I also do have my drone right here, which has a camera. So what I'm going to do right now is I fill this up with water. I'm going to first do the 120 volt. I'm going to do a time lapse. I'm going to have all cameras set up because I don't want to miss it, but I don't want to do it all separate. The camera here, I'm just going to do a shot every 2 seconds, whatever, with timestamp, and then that way you can see the time and everything, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to have this set up in another angle, and this drone camera I know will do. I just don't know if it'll last as long as it's going to take to boil. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Give me a minute. I don't want to boil it up here just because, yeah, that's going to be kind of weird. So I'm going to set it down right here on this little table I have. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to start to fill it, and this is using cold water. I'm going to do this on the 120 volt, and as I'm going to do the same on the 240 volt. Alright, so here we go. First test. 120 volt, 68 degrees. Let's turn the power on. 100%. Good. 212 shouldn't take it to boil. Boil. Bam. Set. Alright, we're going to try this one more time. Cannon, you're pissing me off. I hate you. And back. And that took way longer than I thought, I'm not going to lie. As you've seen, that took right about 3 hours for that boil on the 120 volt. And keep in mind, if I was watching this video, there's a few things I'd be thinking like, whoa, nobody's going to need to boil 8.5 gallons while they're brewing. If you had the lid on, it would have boiled faster. Calm down, I get it.
Just calm down.
Like I said, that wasn't the point to this video. I just want to see the difference between the boil time and the 120 volt and the 240 volt. So, without further ado, let's switch this bad boy to 240 volt, fill it up to the 8.5 gallons, and let's see how much time that one takes. And to switch this from 120 volt to 240 volt is real simple. Just unscrew this like I already did. One line, 120 volt, 2 lines, let's switch it now. Okay, fold it back down, I'll unscrew that when I'm done. And the plug I showed earlier, this is why I wanted it 3 feet, because I wanted to be able to run it up through my stove for the 240 volt, so here we go. Alright, and so as you're already seeing, we switched to 240 volt. So let's fill this bad boy. Same thing, cold water, 8.5 gallons, and let's check out the time differences. Alright, and here we go. Anvil, 8.5 gallon boil. 240 volt. Let's get this bad boy set up and let's do this. And we got boil. Let's go. Alright, so I'm doing the same setup as before. I just have my camera. This was the best way I could do it as far as a timestamp. I just have it taken, what the heck is it? That was funny. I just have it taking pictures every 5 seconds, so it'll be time, date and timestamp so you can see the time. But the one thing I noticed, it didn't do this on the 120 volt. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that fan is blowing, so I think there's something to this plug here. Back. You just seen 240 volt, hour and 50 minutes, 51 minute, whatever, call it 2 hours, 8.5 gallons, the 120 volt, 2 hours and 50 minutes, give or take, call it 3 hours. To the top, I just wanted to give worst case scenario, or maybe best case scenario, you don't know. Maybe somebody wants to buy this to boil lobsters in, or maybe do a crawfish boil, whatever. But let me say too, I don't know if I mentioned this, they didn't send me this, nobody paid me to do this, to diss it or like it, but I'm definitely going to recommend this. The only thing I would like them to do is make an app for this, for your phone. That way, you could just leave and have something ready, have your grains in here ready or whatever you put in here, and just boop, 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 like a lot of, I mean, you got apps for anything. My Bluetooth speaker has an app for it. My lights have apps for it. That's the only thing I recommend, but this is about less than half the price of like the grain farmer that does have an app, but if making an app for this means the price is going to have to be $1,000, I repeat what I just said. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. Saves a lot of space. It's easy to set up. This thing is awesome. I'll post a link to the cord that I made. And the only reason I keep bringing this up because Anvil, to do it to 240 volt, they want you to cut the cord and then add this to it. So yeah, this is actually why I like this. But okay, Meso about to be out. I hope you like this review. If you like it, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Thank you anyway for watching. Leave a comment anyway on the bottom. Meso out.